Hey, hi guys. In the previous video, we were talking about strings. We discussed about strings, alphabets, alphanumeric values, and how they are different from integers and floats, right? So in today's session, we'll be discovering more about strings. We'll be starting off with something which is called as string slicing. Now, what is slicing? As I explained towards the end of the previous video, that slicing is something where we have to suppose, extract information or extract some sample out of a bigger data set. So suppose if I have a string, say Gaurav Das, right, and I am saving this say in X. Okay, I'm saving this in X, and now I have to say I want to extract the Das part out of it, right? So Das has got 3 letters, so X of -3 is 2 will give me Das. Now how did I do it, right? Or what I can do is say this 5, 6, 7 is 2. Now how did it work? If I put X of 0, what do I get? I get G, which is the first letter of the name Gaurav space Das. So basically these 0 is called as index. So basically Python has an index attached to every element inside a string. Okay, so if I want to explain it in a much more clearer way, say Gaurav has 6 letters. There's a space here. Please understand, space is also an element inside a string. Spaces are also considered as characters. You know? So G starts from in Python, the default index starts from 0. So if 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 6, 7, 8, 9. So the default index starts from 0 from left to right, in increasing order. Very simple. So G points out to 0 index, A points out to 1 index. So if I do this, suppose this entire string is saved in X, then if I do X of 1, it will give me A, which this is A. Whereas X of 3 will give me the 4th element, right? 4th element will be this R. Because the index starts from 0, the second element is given by the index, which is 1. 1 means second element or second character, whatever you call it, right? So default index in Python starts from 0, and this concept will continue to exist. Will keep on getting these concepts again when we try to understand data structures. So index understanding is very, very important, guys. Starting from strings to containers, lists, arrays, data frames, tables, everywhere this index is going to help us access elements inside from a particular data set. Now, if I do say X of 3, it will give me the 4th letter, which is R here. So X of 6, you can see here it's an empty string because X of 6 is basically the 7th character, which is space here. Now, can I extract elements from one index to the other index? Because here we are using only one index to extract element, right? Similarly, we can have a range of index to extract more information now. So this is my X, right? So if I do X of 0 to 4, let's see what we get. We get GAUR, right? So let's see again. Gaurav, whatever Das, space Das. So this was 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever it is. Now here I have written X of 0 to 4. Right? 0 is these are the indexes, right? So 0 is G. So, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So which means I should have got, but I did not get the last letter, right? I did not get this part. Which means that in Python, whenever you put a range, we have a starting index and you have an ending index. The ending index is not actually captured. It will capture those indexes till 1 less than the ending index. So the values which we'll get will be in indexes from 0 to 4 minus 1, which is equal to 3. So that's why you'll get only these first 4. you will not get this element. So let us try to look at some more examples. So if I say x of 1 is to 6, it will start from 1, which is the second element, index 1. It will start from A and should have got till the space, but no, it will stop at that letter which has index 5, right? So again, let's try to see, check. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 1 is to 6. So 1 is to 6. It will not go till 6, right? This is the space for 6. It will go till here. So it will give you order. That is how not only string slicing, but any content, if you're slicing, that is how it works. Whenever you pick a range of index, Python will only give you, it will start from the start index, no problem. But while ending it, it will not directly take the ending index. It will take one less than that. Suppose if I want to extract Gaurav here, right? So we have to put one index higher than the ending element. So we have to put x of 0, of course, it will start from 0. And then if v, if I get v from 6, I'll just put 6 here. That's it. As simple as that. Now I can also put like this. So default index in Python always starts from 0. So I don't need to, if I do not specify anything here, it means it starts from 0. Now there's one more thing which I want to tell you guys. Now if you scroll down, scroll above, I used a negative index here, right? Now what does negative index mean? Okay, let's try to figure it out. This was our string, right? Is a space. And if I want to extract the last part out, typically how would I do it? If I go from left to right, I have to keep on counting the indexes 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so x from 7 is to everything. So if I do not put anything here, it means it will go till the end. But if I put 9 here, it will not take s, right? Okay, because s has the index 9, it will not take the ending index, right? So you can put 10 here, but I don't need to. I can simply keep it empty because I want to extract everything else starting from 7. Now, instead of counting it, getting to 7 takes time, right? That is where negative index comes in. If I want to extract something which is at the end of the data, at the ending point, from the ending point of the data, we can start counting from the end. It will make things easier. Let's say if I want to extract the last 2 letters from a string, last 3 letters from a string. So this is basically nothing but the last 3 letters of the string, DAS. So I can simply do x of -3 is to everything. So if I do this, it will extract everything. If I put -1, it will not take care. So basically, negative index starts from right to left, right? And from right to left, it doesn't start from 0. It starts from -1. So S will take -1, A will take -2, and space will -4, and 5, and so on and so forth. From the right hand side, it becomes easier to calculate because it doesn't start from 0. So if I want to extract the last 5 elements, I can simply do like this. That's it. So that is how we use negative slicing also in Python. So if I want to extract the last 4 letters, I can simply do this and it will give me the last 4 letters, which is space and DAS. Okay. If I want to remove the space, which is at the end, if it's irritating you, you can just simply do like this. Now we'll get to what is strip, what is replaced. We can suppose there was a typing mistake here. There was a typing mistake like something like this, and I want to replace the B with V. I can do that as well, right? So in the next session, the next video, we'll be exploring all other functionalities associated with strings. Strings are very important, guys, and nowadays you can see that string type of data is increasing, right? Feedback, reviews, comments, all these are data points, and they generally occur in terms of strings, alphabets, paragraphs, sentences. So when we go to natural language processing, when you make the machine understand the human language, all these will be prerequisites. So you have to understand how string works first. So guys, see you in the next video. We'll be exploring more about strings and other functionalities associated with it. Thank you, guys.